What's up, guys? Grand Rising. So, I'm in the mood for some sweet potato mash, and also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about mindful eating. There are many different ways for you to mindfully nourish the body. And this year, we're all about laying the foundation for a more healthier, longer, lovelier, happier life. So I want to hit the gym first, and then we're going to take a ride to a few of my favorite little spots to grab some things to make this potato mash. Okay? Let's go.
Drop the roof and let the smoke hit. I got diamonds doing Tootsie slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck or not, I keep the guala in my shorty bag. You know she one of mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. This that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. This that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. But I'm stunner till I D.I.E. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin.
All right, guys, we got our ingredients. I just love the herb store. If I could spend my whole day in like the herb store, bookstores, farmers markets, like that is where I live my life. But I know I'd go broke because there are so many things. But let's see what we have here. So, we had to get our nutmeg. We had to get some lecithin. It's not mandatory, but it is a part of the recipe that we're going to be doing today that we got from the book that was mentioned in my fruit fasting video. Then we also have some 100% real maple syrup, not the fake stuff in the store, not the stuff you put on pancakes. This is some real stuff, okay? And of course, we had to go and get yams. Now, please bear in mind, this is my first time doing this recipe, so please bear with me. I was craving something sweet, and this is what came to mind when I was doing my reading. So next time we may do something a little serious, but I felt like why not spice it up? Because usually when you see health videos or when you see people talking about health, they're juicing or they have a bunch of fruits on the table. Let me show you that you can have a nice sweet snack and still be healthy. You don't have to just be all fruits and veggies. You can still have your sweet potatoes. You can have sweet smoothies. You can have juices that taste sweet. I mean, there's loads of different things that you can consume that satisfy that sweet tooth that you may have. Because I know I have a sweet tooth, but I've been working on that. So let's get started.
I need a
Best kept secret.
grips on your waist, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need a one dance. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking hold. Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time, and that's why I need a one dance. I need a
eat. Whew, I am starving. I have not eaten all day, but before we do, let's get the vibes set, you know? You know. Thank you. And let's set this over here. Let's see how you taste. Hmm. Mm.
Oh. Oh.
Mm. This is gonna be my new healthier snack option. Mm. It's smooth. Mm. It's soft. Mm. It's not too sweet. It's like just the right touch, you know. It's good. It's good. Mm. Mm. It's so good. 10 out of 10. Now, let's have a little conversation. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about mindful eating. As we go into this new year, I know that it can be a little bit overwhelming because of the state of the world and whatever we got going on in our personal lives, but we have to strive to eating better and making better eating choices. Because when you nourish your body, you nourish your mind and you nourish your spirit. And I know a lot of us are used to living a fast-paced life or saying that we can't afford certain foods or that certain things are too expensive. And speaking from my own experience, things are expensive depending on where you're living in the world right now. That is a fact. But it's just like choosing your hard. You want a hard life, which is unhealthy, eating fast food, killing your body, killing your mind, moving slowly, gaining weight, getting fat, breaking out, having all types of diseases? Or do you want a hard life where you know, it's a little bit more pricier, but you're buying your greens, you're buying your fruits, you're buying your veggies, you're buying your healthier drink and snack options, you're cooking at home, eating out less, you're nourishing your spirit, you're nourishing your soul, because when you eat better, you think better. And when you think better, you make better choices. And when you make better choices, you lead a better life. That's what we're all about. We're in a phase of our lives. If you're watching this video right now, you may be in a phase of your life where you are aiming to manifest and create the life that you want to live, you know? So upon doing so many other practices to create that life, eating is one of them. I believe eating is truly spiritual. A lot of us like to fixate on this physical reality and this 3D dimension that we live on. While it does play a role, what you put inside your body is ultimately what you're feeding your spirit. So even if we are beings having a human experience, we are a spirit never dies. We may move on to the next life after this one. You still want to take care of your vessel. You want to take care of the body that you're living in right now. Who doesn't want to live a longer life? I want us all to live to see beyond 85, because we used to live for an exceedingly long amount of time. Like our ancestors that came before us, before the fall, we were all tuned in.
I see through you. Open your eyes. You think you know how the world works? You think that this material universe is all there is?
What is real? What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses? At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality.
In to a totally different level. And something in my spirit is telling me that everything that's happening now is maybe a way to kind of push us to get back to our roots, to tune into thyself, to take care of thyself, to stop relying on other people to do things for us and realizing that we have the power within to do what needs to be done to lead better lives. One of the things to leading a better life is for you to take care of your body. So I do want to see us live to old age. I do want to see myself live to an exceedingly old age, I just want to see myself live. I just want to see you live. I just want to thrive, and you should too, you know? And if you're currently in a headspace where you're thinking negative about yourself, you're thinking negative about life, my friend, I need you to overcome this. At some point, because I've been there, you get sick of your own negative thoughts and you start to push towards better. Upon growing, there will be bigger and bigger challenges the further and higher you begin to evolve in your life. So overcome those challenges, overcome the thoughts that you're having right now, overcome those negative thoughts. And if you're having negative thoughts, one of the leading causes of depression and having sad, negative, low vibrational thoughts is whatever it is that you're putting in your body. Your body also affects your emotional way of being. So if you are feeling low, maybe it's time for you to start eating better. Maybe it's time for you to start eating if you're not eating at all, being more mindful about what it is that you are eating, because different foods, holistic foods, do have healing properties. So start having fun in the kitchen, just take the step to eat healthier. I know we're all not going to become raw vegans, or we're not going to all be on an alkaline diet, and that's fine. To each his own. You do what you feel is right, but at least take the steps to choose better. Just because something feels good doesn't mean it is good. That cheeseburger that you ate 10 years ago is probably going to catch up with you 10 years later. And then because you don't remember that you ate a cheeseburger from 10 years ago, you're looking at yourself wondering, asking the universe why you have cancer, why you have this, why you have that. It's because what you were putting in your body for an exceedingly long period of time. I see it every day at work. Most of the people that I work with are older, as you all probably already know from my past videos, and most of them are sick with diseases, but it also goes into what are your eating habits. Some of them even admit to me when they're talking to me that they eat certain stuff that they know is bad for them, and they continue to eat it even though they're currently sick. It's really an addiction. Food can become an addiction. The chemical makeup of different foods, of different synthetic waste, that they're selling to us in the store, processed foods, it causes a chemical addiction inside of the body, which is why it's hard for you to let go of it. But you have to let go. If you're watching this right now, this is your sign to choose you, to be there for you. And if you have others that are depending on you, you still have to choose yourself so that you can choose them and be better for them. It really is so many different benefits that comes with eating healthier. And until you actually take the initiative to try it and to stick to it, you probably won't understand. And your lower self will probably tell you, oh, I don't need to watch this. This not for me. I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm going to pass on anyway. That is not the type of thinking that needs to be had, because you are the creator of your own reality. While we do have a creator of the balanced universe, you also create your immediate reality. And the choices and decisions you make will be the representation of the life you live. You cannot feel bad for yourself. You cannot blame the world or blame any outside sources later on in your life if you begin to get sick, or if you are sick now because you never decided to change your eating habits, because you never cared what you put in your body, because you felt like it was too overwhelming or it was too much. And now more than ever is easier to choose better choices, to take it day by day, step by step. And one way to do this is for my people who say, oh, I don't have time to look into all these products. I don't have time to look into all this stuff. It's too much. I got other stuff to worry about. Roll it back. We got a couple of apps out now for you to use because other people do care and they look into these companies, they look into these products, they look into these chemicals, and they tell you what it is and what it does and how it affects you if you consume it. And it rates it from good, excellent to bad to worse, you know? And one of the apps is Yuka, you know? And I think another one is Thrive Market. And all you do is scan the barcode on your products, whether it's lotion, deodorant, toothpaste, food, pretty much anything that other people have already done in-depth research on. You can scan in the store and it'll tell you the ups and downs about that product. Simple, easy, nice and easy. You don't really have to do much. Or for my people that say it's too expensive to eat better, the same way that you're couponing to buy these genetically modified or over processed products, synthetic waste products, is the same energy that you can put into figuring out how to lower your costs to eat better. Even down to finding a local farmer's market near your area. Like, I honestly didn't know about the farmer's market until I started eating healthier. And then I'm like, damn, the store is really high. And then I heard someone mention the farmer's market, and I went on my map and it pulled up the different farmers markets in my area and the weekdays and times that they're open. Most of the farmers market around here are usually open on the weekend, but I did meet a farmer and he's open during the week. So I go there when I need something. You have to make connections. Get out and make connections. If you feel like things are too high, you have to make connections. Find a local farmer's market. Do you know how I spend less at the farmer's market than I would at Walmart or Whole Foods? Those are not the only places that you can go to get fruit. Now, take it for granted, if you don't have a farmer's market, then yeah, you may have to go to the local store, but shop better, be smarter, coupon and things like that. But it's worth it because your life is worth it. But if you do have a farmer's market, or if you don't know what one is, search it up, see which ones are around your area, even if you have to take like an hour drive, a 30-minute, 45-minute drive. Don't you think it's worth it? Because your life is worth it. Eating is a way of self-love. You love yourself, you take care of yourself. You don't love yourself, you don't take care of yourself. And when you're addicted to all of these different processed foods, is because of the chemical addiction it causes inside of your body. So you have to learn how to break the addiction. And the best way to do that is various different detoxes that is available to you. My book that I recommended you guys in my free fasting video talks about it. You could eat duck, or there's duck flour. Really, really, really tough detox, but there's that. Colonics. There's that. Different ways to cleanse yourself. But my friend, let me tell you something. If you're going to cleanse your body completely, that does not mean go back to eating Wendy's and McDonald's every other weekend or every weekend. That means this is a fresh start. It's time for you to begin your new life, your better life. This is getting all of that junk out you. Now, obviously, we're all really supposed to be detoxing our bodies every 3 to 6 months, maybe even more, because of so much stuff. We have to give the body a break. There are spiritual aspects to fasting and things like that. But honestly, people ask me this all the time. Well, why do you detox if you're just... I don't eat bad anymore like I used to. I may still have a few habits, but trust me, I'm working on breaking them. The more that I get into my health, the more that I get into reading and learning all of these different things and actually applying that, I'm going to break those habits. But for those of us that are still addicted to our Starbucks coffee, our McDonald's, our Wendy's, our milk, you have to detox to break that addiction so that you can have a fresh start to begin to choose better. When we did our first detox, we started to actually take the initiative to not buy the things that would harm us in the end. Out of sight, out of mind is really a real thing if you take it seriously. Like, I have a big sweet tooth because I lived in a house that sold sweets. So breaking my sweet tooth was wasn't the problem. I didn't have to get rid of my sweet tooth. I just have to change the way that my tongue associates sweets. So instead of looking for honey buns, donuts, let's see, what else? Candy, different things like that, I go for fruits in the store. Fruits, I look at other recipes that I could possibly sweeten up with 100% real maple syrup or honey or a little bit of cinnamon. You know, there's different natural things, dates. There's different things that you can do to satisfy the sweet craving that you have if you have a sweet tooth. I'm a level with you guys. I'm gonna be real. When let's say if I'm out with family and I haven't eaten all day, or they go to a snowball stand or something like that, I may have one, something. But that's the whole point of us working at it until we break those habits off completely eventually. And some of us won't break them at all, but at least for 90% of the time, you're eating better, choosing better. And that 5% may be something that you're working on breaking off completely, or it may be something that you want to keep for yourself because it makes you happy. And that's perfectly fine. That's your decision. Don't feel bad about it. As long as you know that majority of the time you are putting nourishing foods inside of your body. Another thing that's common, so common, that people bring up to me, or that I see people bring up in general, is that we say, oh, I'm too old. So if you're watching my video today and you are in your 30s, late 20s, even your 40s or 50s, if you are breathing, if you are alive, there is no specific age to start choosing better for yourself. There is no time limit, only the time limit that you set upon yourself. And it's up to you to break the habit of thinking like that. You can start eating better at any age that you choose. It is your choice of whether or not you're going to choose better or choose to remain the same. I hate the saying that, oh, I'm this old, it's just who I am. It's not just who you are, it's who you're choosing to be. You're remaining at a standstill because you refuse to grow, because you have it in your mind, you have it programmed in your mind that after a certain age, nothing can be done. Well, a representation of what I believe will be Annette Larkins. Here's a picture of her. She started eating healthier and became a raw vegan at 40. This picture, she's 81. Now, if this doesn't inspire you, I'm not sure anything else will, because at this point, what else could you say? If someone like this started at 40 and looks like this at 81, you still think it's impossible for you? It's just your way of thinking. It's never too late for you to start making better decisions for yourself. And until you change or reprogram your mind, your way of thinking, you will never grow beyond the mindset that you currently have, and your life will never grow beyond the life that you're currently living. You're never too old to make better decisions for yourself. You're never too old to go after whatever your dreams are. There are people now more than ever, because of the access of the internet and the information and the connections that we can all make with each other, gaining information, building wealth, success, happiness, farming, the whole nine. It's whatever you put your mind to. But if you tell yourself you can't eat better, if you tell yourself you don't have enough money, if you tell yourself you're going to be stuck in the position that you are now, not being able to afford anything that you want to do, not being able to take the steps to do anything that you want to do, that is where you're going to be for the rest of your life until you change your way of thinking. And a way to change that thinking is to choose better eating habits. Of course, there are other practices that you should do and that you may need to do in order to reprogram yourself, in order to start to manifest fully. But eating is one of the first steps towards a better life. You have to do what makes you happy, but you also have to do what leads to a better life for you and a better way of being. And I have to put that disclaimer there, because some people think just because something feels good or makes them happy, it's right. And that's not true. Hot Cheetos, to me, still, I can remember the feeling and the taste of Hot Cheetos, and they are very delicious. But you will not catch me picking up a bag of Hot Cheetos because I know it is deadly. Hot Cheetos are good, but it's not good for me. It's not good for my spirit. It's not good for my soul. So I will not buy it anymore. It's decisions like that that you have to make. It is up to you, my friends, to make better choices, to eat better. You know, if you're going through any kind of health problems right now, dig into herbs, dig into health books. I know that we have doctors, I know that we have nurses, but if you're in a condition where you're still able to sit up, to walk, to read, to drive, to think, you have to take your life into your own hands, because nobody is going to come and save you but you. Let's continue to mindfully eat, nourish our bodies to nourish our minds, ultimately nourishing our spirit, so that we can make better choices, clearer choices to live a better, positive, and happy life. I'm wishing you love, light, and healing. See you guys next week.